So we got, you know how we was listening to, I think it was this last IGN video. They said something about Remembrances. Apparently, they're actually explaining it, so it wasn't a leak. The game come out in like, give or take, I think like 18 days.
Elden Ring is a game
2.5 weeks.
lore. Story details are everywhere.
Yeah.
From traditional cutscenes, environmental details, conversations with NPCs, and yes, the FromSoft classic, even buried within item descriptions. But Elden Ring Nightreign is a very different type of FromSoft game.
Yeah.
It's an online-driven co-op PvE
Yes, we
game
know.
with roguelite elements. That makes it a bit difficult to deliver the usual kind of FromSoft narrative. So, how is the story in Nightreign conveyed? Well, let's talk a little bit about Remembrances.
How is it conveyed? How do they tell the story? That is a pretty good question. I didn't even think about it. I was like, ooh, roguelike, we boxing.
So, to start, let's break down what the story of Nightreign even is. And who better to break that down than game director Junya Ishizaki. Nightreign shares essentially the base setting and the world of Elden Ring.
The base world of Elden Ring, but it's played on a different stage. So what does that mean?
There's this concept called the Night Lord, which is a sort of...
Is this his way of just saying it's filler, which is totally fine. If it's filler, it's filler. But you could just, you ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta try so hard. Like, you just let me know off rip. This is a separate universe. This is universe B. You feel me? Universe 2. 2A. 1B. Like, Elden Ring is 1A. Nightreign is 1B. It's that simple. Or you could just say it's a prequel. Say that shit. It's a prequel, but that wouldn't make any sense.
Timeline, and that's much like a real-life calamity, it's something that's...
Oh, wait, my bad. Maybe I should have read... Wait, nigga, did I just explain all that and... I just said all that, and I think it's right here the whole time. Read, nigga, read. So there's this sort of concept called the Night Lord, which is a sort of abstract phenomenon or calamity that has befallen the land between in this alternate timeline. Okay, so... That is exactly what it is. It's 1B. I knew it. See, I didn't even stare at it, but I knew it though. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm smart. And much like real life calamity, it is something that is not done by design or intention. It's just something that has occurred naturally, and it has been befallen to the lands between, and it is needed some sort of opposition. Yeah. So. Basically, it's just saying we need to. It's a video game.
Much like a real-life calamity, it's something that's not done by design or intention. It's just something that has occurred naturally, and it's befallen the lands between, and it needed some sort of opposition.
The risk of rain might be high, I'm gonna say.
And that opposition comes in the form of the Nightfarers, who are these warriors who are entrusted with the fate of opposing and defeating the Night Lord and putting a stop to this terrible calamity. And that's the setup that brings together our 8 different character classes who are gathered
8 classes?
all across
I think they only
Elden
explained like
Ring's
6
world.
of them though.
Nightreign's story is more about filling in the details of who these 8 characters are, and what was their past before having this responsibility thrust upon them to defeat the Night Lords. And to learn that, we have the Remembrances.
So this really is some risk of rain. That's all I'm saying. Like the way, not risk of rain, but this is really true roguelike. Or roguelite or roguelike. I don't know. I forget what the discrepancies and the differences between roguelike and roguelite. This probably is a roguelite though. If I had to guess, this is a roguelite, not a roguelike, because it's like a light version. If that's not what the words are meaning, it's one of them fiction versus non-fiction. Then whoever created those terminologies need their head spent and then put back on correctly. Just a soft reset. That's it. Nothing more.
One of the stops that the player can make in the roundtable hold in between matches of Nightreign is a journal where you can view your
character's
character's
journal. That's where all the lore is at.
Some
in the
of
journal.
these are just journal entries that reveal a little bit of information about that character's backstory. However, some of them are playable snippets of a moment from the character's past. When you launch into
like
a playable
cutscene?
remembrance, there will be a hazy dream.
Like in Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where like, you got journal entries, then you have like small cutscenes. Okay, I'm messing with that.
Like border around
I like
screen,
that. Is it voice acting though, or no?
Location of
or just text?
After talking with an
Probably
NPC
just text.
within a remembrance, you'll gain a personal
especially
objective.
for a $45
These will
game.
differ from character to character and remembrance to remembrance. For some, like the Iron Eye for example, your personal objective might be to launch into a match, travel to a specific marked location, and then defeat a mini-boss that will only appear there if the remembrance objective is active. Once you do, you'll
Oh.
gain an item that you can bring to the flashback, and then you'll be able to move forward in the next chapter of that character's story. As mentioned before, the objectives themselves vary between classes and remembrances. Wilder, for instance, instead...
Wait. I may be prematurely speaking. What do the remembrance... Is it just story, or do we get, like, story-based items from it? Like, is there some sort of, give or take, a master sword that can only be obtained? Is there an item that's, like, behind the story? Are there any new weapons? Or are these all pre-existing Elden Ring weapons? I didn't even think about that. There might be new weapons. I don't know. But if there's new weapons like that, maybe the DLC, when it comes out, to be that. I hope so. There's something locked behind that makes you force
might
them.
have to find
Or
a
not.
specific
I might
item
just not be
located
doing
in
them.
the cavern, which is a location that you might not generally go to due to the risk of being stuck in there when the ring starts to close in. Then there's the Raider, who has a completely different style of remembrance. He gets transported away from the Round Table Hold and must participate in gladiatorial-like one-on-one battles against a variety of bosses. It's an interesting and very unique departure when it comes to storytelling for a FromSoft game. I personally have only gotten a small taste of these individual character storylines, but what I've seen and played through so far has me eager to see more once I get my hands on it.
I keep forgetting there's no fall
damage. For more
damage.
exclusive Elden Ring Nightreign coverage, don't miss our boss reveal video, as well.
Excuse me. I do find it interesting that this is a roguelike without any fall damage, because like Risk of Rain, you definitely have it. But how different would the game be coded if then they had to program and code double jumps and extra jumps and all that? Like Elden Ring, this is the second FromSoft game with a jump button, so like, whoa there, you feel me? But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. I was a good boy and now Nightreign, and now I get my Nightreign treat for the day. That was such a cool way to tell the story without bogging down actual gameplay loop. Can't wait for release. Sounding a lot more. This sounds like a lot more story than I expected. No, it did for sure. I will admit a long time from almost 2K hours in Elden Ring. Dang. The more content and news I see about this game, the more I'm starting to... Yeah, I'm starting to think this might be like the best $45 game from like a AAA company ever, like low key. Yeah, bro. We might have to do a fat ass marathon for Nightreign. I'm be honest, bro. If the boys is not hopping on it, I guess I gotta play with random ass niggas, bro. And I'm cooking them random ass niggas. I don't know how. I gotta find a way to communicate. Maybe I need to throw rocks on the ground and like dodge roll or like emote and be like. But I'm telling you, we might have to do like a give or take. Oh yeah, that's a 32-minute Kosh report video. We weren't getting to that today. We might have to do like a 6-hour Elden Ring stream, just Elden Ring. So the full stream might be like 8 hours. Like, just think about it. I don't know, bro. Rest in peace to the internet, though. I know that much. But y'all be safe, bro. I see y'all in the next video. Let me know how y'all feel about Elden Ring. Are y'all actually playing this game? Will y'all be here watching it? Y'all let me know.